Hello everyone and welcome back to Mount Moon TCG. Today's video, I'm going to take a look at one of the decks that is getting a lot of hype going into the Pokemon World Championships. It's a deck that was once seen as kind of a joke deck. It was, kind of off the grid. It was a deck that nobody really took very seriously until Twilight Masquerade came out. And a couple of cards from that set helped boost Regidrago up a little bit to a, I would say, a top-tier contender. It's looking like that it could be, one of the decks that's going to upset a couple of other decks to get to that #1 spot for the World Championships. A lot of people are saying Charizard is going to win Worlds or Gardevoir is going to win Worlds, but this is secretly a pretty decent deck that could actually win Worlds. It was a fringe deck at one point, and now it's actually a meta deck. So let's take a look at it, because Worlds is coming up in a couple of days here, so let's take a look at this deck. So of course we got the Regidrago VSTAR with the attack Apex Dragon. It essentially copies the attacks of Dragon Pokemon in your discard pile for 2 grass and 1 fire energy. So let's take a look at some of the Dragon Pokemon in a second, but first let's talk about the ability very quickly. Legacy Star, during your turn you may discard the top 7 cards of your deck, and then put up to 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand. So it doesn't have to be any cards that you choose while discarding with the effect of the ability. It can be any cards in the discard pile. So if you discard your 7 cards, and one of them is a boss's orders that you need to win the game or something like that, you can just grab the boss's orders from the discard. It doesn't have to be the 7, and grab something else like an energy you might need to attack. 2 cards like that you really need for that situation. It's also a good way to discard these Dragon Pokemon that you don't really need right now. Because like I said, you need to use Apex Dragon to use an attack from your Dragon Pokemon in the discard pile. So that's a good way to discard some Dragon-type Pokemon. Alright, let's go over, we're running a 3-3 Regidrago VSTAR line first of all. Let's take a look at the other Dragon Pokemon here. We have 2 Dragapult EX. It's got a very good attack. The Phantom Dive does 200 damage and then puts 6 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon any way you like. So this is a good way to potentially set up some smaller basic Pokemon for knockouts in the future. These stage 2 decks run usually 70 HP basics. They run like their Charmanders, they run their Ralts, they run their Frigibaxes for Baxcalibur, there's Pidgey for Pidgeots. There's a lot of stage 2s out there. Even Dreepy for the Dragapult decks. I think it's Dreepy, right? Dreepy, Dracloak, Dragapult. I think it's Dreepy. Yeah, even that too. They're normally about 70 HP, so this is a good way to spread some damage on the bench to help set up maybe another Phantom Dive later in the future to take some more knockouts down the line. So yeah, this is a pretty good attack. 200, 6 damage counters, pretty decent. We do play 2 of those because it's probably the best dragon attack in the deck. We also have a Hisuian Goodra VSTAR. It's got Rolling Iron. It does 200 damage as well. But during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 80 less damage from attacks. So it's a good way that if your opponent's hitting for like maybe like 120, something like that, hits for 120 constantly. So instead of two-shotting you, 120 is a bad example, 140. Instead of hitting for 140 twice and knocking you out, now you force them to hit 140 a third time to knock you out. So that could be very interesting if they got a smaller attack like that. So instead of getting 2-shotted, you can get 3-shotted instead. Your Regidrago survives 1 more extra turn. That is always a good idea. And remember, we can't use abilities on these Pokemon because we only copy attacks. So do keep that in mind. I mean, we could like copy something like a Giratina VSTAR Requiem, but we're not planning on getting 10 in the Lost Zone. So don't expect to copy this attack. Instead, you want to copy Lost Impact. If you need to win a game that turn, if you somehow boss up a basic Pokemon V, a basic Pokemon EX, something that's 280 HP or less, you can use Lost Impact. It's a big attack that can knock out many things in the format, except for these Stage 2 EX Pokemon like I talked about earlier, like Gardevoir, Charizard, stuff like that. Okay, we do play one Kyurem in the deck. We don't necessarily want to put this in the discard pile because Kyurem is better as the attacker. You're not going to use the Regidrago VSTAR to copy the Kyurem attack, not very often, because Kyurem has an awesome ability, Plasma Bane. If your opponent has a card in their discard pile that has colors in its name, you can use the attack for 1 colorless energy. And then it's discardable energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 110 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. So like I said, the Regidrago doesn't copy abilities, so it can't copy Plasma Bane. It'd be really cool if it did, but it doesn't. But then you'd have to discard all 3 energy attached to Regidrago, since you need 3 energy to use Apex Dragon to copy the Trifrost attack. It's just better if Kyurem uses Trifrost for 1 colorless energy if they have colors in play, or in the discard pile, excuse me. But if they don't have a colorless in there and there's a way to get 3 prize cards, then you could discard the Kyurem and then use the Regidrago to discard 3 energy to potentially put 110 damage on the 3 basic Pokemon, like 3 Ralts. If you not go 3 Ralts against the Gardevoir deck, you're essentially, kind of killing their deck, in a sense. So, I'm not saying you'll never, ever use Apex Dragon to copy Trifrost. It's not going to happen very often, but always keep that in mind. And then the last Pokemon we'll talk about is Haxorus. It can do 230. That's cool. That's not bad for 2 energy. But we're mainly here for Bring Down the Axe. If your opponent has any special energy cards attached to the active Pokemon, it's knocked out. So if you go against a Lugia deck, it's essentially just, it's knocked out. Pretty straightforward. There's a lot of special energy. I mean, you got your double turbo energy, you got your legacy energy, you got things like that. There's a few special energy. So keep that in mind. I don't know how good special energy is going to be going forward, but I mean, we'll see. It's not hard. It's not bad to have in the deck. Okay, and you remember when I was talking about the Dragapult EX, when you can put 6 damage counters somewhere? Well, there is a card in the deck that can help with some maths here. We got Hawlucha in the deck. Essentially, the ability is when you play from your hand onto the bench, you put choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon and put 1 damage counter on each of them. This can help with some math. So if your opponent has 2 basic 70 HP Pokemon in play, you can put a damage counter on each of those to put them down to 60. And then you can use the Dragapult Phantom Dive to put 6 damage counters on one of them, knock it out. And then the next turn you can Phantom Dive again, knock out another that's on the bench. Essentially take 2 prize cards in 1 turn from Phantom Dive. Because we're doing the math here. We're doing the 60 with that. The 1 damage counter with that makes the 70. Because most of these basic Pokemon that evolve to stage 1s are 70 HP or less. Most of them. Alright. We do need to talk about the draw support in this deck, and that is the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. So this card is actually pretty good for the deck. This is the biggest reason I think that Regidrago is seeing play now, because this can accelerate energy into play. This has Teal Dance, so basically you attach a basic grass energy from your hand to this Pokemon once during your turn, and then if you do that, you draw a card. So you'll get a bunch of energy into play, and then you will use an energy switch. Spoiler, there's energy switch in the deck. You'll use energy switch to move the energy from the Ogerpon to the Regidrago, and then hopefully you can get that powered up by turn 2, use Apex Dragon, copy some of these Pokemon's attacks, do a bunch of damage. And you can also use it to attack with itself too. Myriad Leaf Shower does 30 plus, 30 more damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. Could be good. This is good against Charizard decks, because Charizard decks are weak to grass. And then a couple of other support Pokemon. We got the Fezandipiti EX. Flip the Script is the ability, and it's once during a turn, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you may draw 3 cards, and you can't use more than 1 Flip the Script ability each turn. Pretty good to draw some extra cards, because drawing 3 cards for free is pretty darn good. It can help you turn a bad situation by getting your Pokemon knocked out, hopefully into a good situation, where you draw the couple of cards that you need to flip the script. Pretty good ability. And then, of course, it's got Cruel Arrow, 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. We're not going to use that very often. Then, of course, we have the Squawkabilly EX, which has Squawk and Seize. You can only use this during your first turn of the game. Discard your hand, draw 6 cards. And you can only use this ability once during your turn. So once during your first turn of the game. Good way to get some cards in the discard pile and to draw a fresh new hand. Alright, so that is it. Those are the Pokemon of the deck right here. Alright, let's move on to the trainers. Very quickly, we have 4 Professor's Research to discard and draw some more cards. Boss's Orders to bring a bench Pokemon into the active. And then, of course, 2 Iono to, shuffle draw for you and your opponent. We all know what these cards do. We've played the card game long enough. Pretty good staples. Alright, so then we got 4 Ultra Ball to help, get some more things in the discard pile if we need to. But it's also to draw any Pokemon from the deck, put it into our hand. 4 Nest Ball to help set up with getting these Regidrago into play. 4 Energy Switch. Like I said, we're going to be moving some energy around. We're going to be attaching energy with the Ogerpon, and then moving that energy to the Regidrago. We have the 4 Earthen Vessel to help find our energy, help find our grass energy, to put it onto the Ogerpon to draw more cards, and then, of course, to find the fire energy to attach to the Regidrago. Okay, we also got 2 Superior Energy Retrieval to get energy from the discard pile into our hand. That sounds pretty good to me. Super Rod to shuffle in some Pokemon and some energy back into the deck. 1 Switch, 1 Canceling Cologne, because there is Manaphy still in the format. Manaphy prevents damage done to your bench Pokemon, because we have the Kyurem. So if they play the Colress and they have the Manaphy, we need to somehow get rid of that Manaphy ability. So we'll just boss us up. We'll Canceling Cologne the Manaphy, and then the Canceling Cologne gets rid of the ability in the opponent's active spot. So you get rid of that, I think it's called Mystic Veil on Manaphy. You get rid of that ability, and then you can put the 110 damage counters. 110 damage counters, that's a lot of damage counters. No, you put 110 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, so and hopefully take 3 knockouts. That would be pretty neat indeed. And then, of course, our ace-spec of choice is Prime Catcher. It's arguably the best ace-spec in the game right now. I would argue it is the best. Some people, it's still like top 2. It's like top 2 best ace-spec all around. Energy, we play 8 grass and 3 fire. 8 grass, so we can get more grass, attach them to the Ogerpon, draw more cards. You see where I'm going with this. Alright, and there we go. That is the deck right now. I know we can add a couple of other cards. We can add, like, Mew EX, for example, to, hopefully draw some cards if our hand is quite low, because that draws up to 3 cards with its ability. You can also attack with it, too. I mean, it copies your active Pokemon's attack and uses it as this attack. We could put that in here. There's a couple of other cards you could switch in and out. I've seen some people not run the Goodra, but I'm a fan of Goodra, so I'm going to play Goodra. Some don't play the Haxorus. It's whatever taste you want to put with your Regidrago deck. Alright, so there we go. Those are the cards for the deck. Now let's head on to some games. Alright, the opponent is going to go first here. Starting with a Squawk. Okay. Interesting. We got 2 Nest Balls, so we can get some Pokemon. We got Ultra Ball. We got a couple of things going for us. We got the research as well. It's just kind of interesting. What do you want to do? Do you want to Squawk first, or do you want to research first? I mean, if our hand is like terrible, we can Squawk first. Okay, going against Greninja and Greninja Excalibur. Okay. This is interesting because the Greninja doesn't... It only needs, like, what, 1 or 2 energy? Okay, that doesn't tell me a whole lot. This is kind of an interesting deck. Okay, we did get a Drago. That's cool. Nest Ball. We should get... or do I want to get another... let's get an Ogerpon. Let's get 2 Ogerpon right away. Let's Earthen Vessel. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Okay, we'll attach that. I mean, we could always motivate. Okay, I like this. Squawkabilly. Yep, we got Dragapult in the discard already. That's good. We got another research. Alright, I like that. Yeah, we could motivate here, actually. That could be a fun idea. Let's see here. Ogerpon can get help. Odds are they're going to evolve next turn, so we don't need to put Hawlucha down. We'll just get those. So we got 1 energy in there. Oh, do we? Yeah, we did. We attached already, so okay. Okay. Do I Teal Dance again? What are the odds I'm probably gonna get a good card off this. Just watch. Just watch. A good card. We could Iono. That way we can save the boss and the Hawlucha for later. Yeah, and we got Dragapult already in the discard. That's fine. I think we're fine with that. Got the Cologne. Interesting. Okay, we got that. Don't need to do anything else. We got the Ultra Ball for next turn. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, we can always use the Regidrago V to attack as well. Dragon Laser, 130, and then 130... not 130, I wish. 30 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so we can do that. So worst case scenario, we could potentially knock out the Radiant Greninja and then put 30 damage counters somewhere else. Uh-oh. 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 Discard 2 item cards you find there. Okay. Let's see if it's the 2 Ultra Ball. It is the 2 Ultra Ball. Dang it. Yep. That have an ability. Ooh, okay. So, we can keep the Canceling Cologne. We can knock out... We can... we can save that for when the Cornerstone Ogerpon goes into the active. How do I want to do this now? It's Teal Dance because we need to draw cards. Haxorus, okay. Teal Dance again. Fezandipiti. This is tough. Can motivate. Okay, we got another energy there. But our hand is not very good. gross. Yeah, that area did not help us. So if they don't attach to the active here... Ugh. Okay, that's gross. So they're going to do 90. 90 to this and Drago? Ugh, there goes the Canceling Cologne. Okay. That's unfortunate. 2 Aries, just what is this? Oh yeah, they're not going to hit the Squawk. Yeah, you can't hit Ogerpon, dude. Terra. Everyone forgets about the Terra. That as long as it's on the bench, you can't hit it. Wow, okay. Thank you. I will take that. That is very nice of you. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, but that has an ability. Oh, all these have abilities. Okay. So this is what we can do. We'll knock that out, and then I don't think they have any way of doing other things. So we're going to retreat. We'll promote you. Because I don't think we have... Because that Cornerstone Ogerpon is annoying. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what else we grab here. We could grab a card here. Let's Teal Dance quick. Okay, Giratina. So 130, 130, So I don't think we need to put the damage counters on. Put on the Froakie? Because yeah, what are they? How are they going to power up the Ogerpon in one? Okay, yeah, they bring up the Ogerpon. Yeah, because we couldn't evolve here because that does not take... Prevents all effects of attacks done to this Pokemon by those that have abilities. So this has to be a 2-shot. But I mean, worst case scenario, we can Nest Ball, get another Regi. Yep. We can get another Regi. Okay. So, what do we got? Just 1 energy in there? Okay. I mean... Yeah. I'll put that there. So what does that do? 140. If they play double turbo, then that puts it down to 120. But they're behind on prizes, so they might play the band. That if you're behind on prizes, that could increase their attack by 30. But... No. And they played their supporter. There's the energy. Unless they got a switch. Counter catcher. Okay. I have energy in hand. Yeah, I got energy in hand, so I'm taking 3 prizes this turn. Yeah. And our opponent scoops. All right, there we go. All right, we're going first. I like it. I like going first. Oof. Okay. Okay, there's a way around things. All right. So we go first. Another nest ball? Ugh. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like... Okay. Okay. Nest ball. Let's get that. Another nest ball. Squawk, because our hand is awful. Wish we could use Prime Catcher in this situation, but we can't. If they had a bench Pokemon, we could. Then get our Regidrago into the active, but our hand's not looking good right now, so Squawk and Seize. Okay, that's a little better. Earthen Vessel. Let's get rid of the... yeah, let's get rid of the boss. That's fine. Teal Dance. Draw something good. Another research. Jeez. Okay. Let's energy search. Or energy switch, sorry. Might as well use that up quick. And let's end the turn. Yeah, can't play research. Don't need to Vessel. We might Vessel next turn? No, we might... No. I don't... Maybe we don't need to use it. Depends what we draw. Really depends on what we draw. If we draw another, like, energy switch... I mean, we could Vessel. Because then we'll just Teal Dance to the Ogerpon. Get attached to Drago. Ooh, the Minion, okay. Yep, they're trying to find their Arven. And that's going to get them their Buddy Buddy and... that's going to get the Buddy Buddy and the Force Seal Stone. Yep. Oh, they already had it. Oh, nice. Then when we got Defiance, what are they going to grab? Defiance Band, I think it's called? Or Vitality Band? There's so many bands. There's Choice Band, but that one's rotated, right? There's a lot of bands. There's Choice Band, Muscle Band's gone. Oh, this might not be Charizard. This looks like Dragapult. Oh, there's Man. Okay, that's fine. Bench Manaphy, I don't care. They play Colress? They got 2 cards in hand. Do you have the enter? Okay. What are you grabbing? Because obviously they're using their Force Seal Stone. Grab any card. And that's their V-Star. Did they really just grab another Pidgey? Okay, they're on top deck mode unless they got a research in hand. Oh boy, I like that. I like that a whole lot. Hooray. Let's just grab one. Let's search the deck here quick. We could grab 2. The opponent scoops. Okay. Cool. We are going first. I like that. What do we got? Big bowl of nothing. Man, if I had a Regidrago... What was our second mulligan? What was our... okay. Third mulligan. Okay, boy. So... what do we do with this? Another energy. Okay. Well, this is happening for sure. Now, we got the research for next turn, so we don't need to Squawk. Which one? Which one? Which one? That's fine. Yeah. Because we got the Ogerpon. Okay, Teal Dance. Hopefully we draw something okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's interesting. End turn. So we can attach an energy to the Drago here, and then we can Teal Dance. Hopefully we don't draw anything really good. And then we'll just research. Hopefully we draw some Dragon Pokemon that are not any Regidragos. Or... yeah, as long as we draw some don't draw Regidragos, I think we're okay. Or any supporter card that can help later. Instant Charge. Okay, wow. 2 Charmanders, no Pidgeots. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. Alright, what do we got? More energy. Okay. 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 Get on there. Okay. Give me something good. Okay. Okay. Give me something good. Earthen Vessel, I like it. Get that in there. We don't need that. Okay. Alright. 30. 130. And let's put 30 on this guy. I like that a lot. And a research. Okay. I'll take a research. I kind of would have preferred the boss, but let's see. Fez. Okay. Draw some cards. That's what you gotta do. 4 Sealstone. Good. That's probably going to grab Mist Energy. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to the Pokemon this card's attached to. Okay, so this is one way that you can get around the Haxorus attack, because that can't be affected by attacks. Is it effects of attacks? Effects of attacks, yeah. And the effect of the Haxorus attack is to knock out a Pokemon that has special energy attached to it. But Mist Energy will cancel out that attack, so do keep that in mind. Oh, man, we had the energy switch. So if we get 2 Grass Energy here, we should be good. Oh, that's not good. So they are going to knock out the Ogerpon. We can't knock out the Pidgey this next turn. Oh boy. We need an Earthen Vessel bad. We need an Earthen Vessel times now. This essentially is free retreat. I don't like this. Come on, Earthen Vessel. It's not what I wanted. These all got 1 retreat cost. I'm gonna 3 energy in here. Here's an idea. I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let's bring up... That can pre-retreat. Fez? I don't know. I don't know what the play is here. We can retreat, bring up Squawkabilly. Load up Ogerpon for later? I don't know. All I know is this is bad. If they got like boss's orders, I'm kind of just messed up anyhow. And I got energy switch for next turn in case something doesn't go right. So I can do this. I can motivate. Hopefully I don't have an energy. Okay, let's attach those there. I don't think there's a lot we can do here. Not a lot going on. But like I said, if they don't have a switch or an energy, we should be okay. And then just hope they don't have another way to get another Charizard. Yeah, that might help them get a way to get a Charizard. Yeah, that'll get them a switch card or an energy card so that they can retreat. Okay, Arvin, so they're not going to play boss, but they could get a Prime Catcher. Okay, Rare Candy. So they got another Charizard. I think this is going to be all she wrote. Yeah, this is going to be all she wrote. Yeah, because they're going to attach the 2 energy to that Charizard and 1 to the Fezandipiti and retreat it. Yep. Yep, that's how it goes. That's okay. It really does stink that we couldn't get the Drago powered up. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. No, I want the healthy one. Because it makes me feel better. It doesn't matter, but there it is. Wow. Just wow. Yep. That's all right. All right, opponent is going first. Got Ogerpon, okay. There's worse starts out there. Okay. Another Dragapult. I guess Dragapult's getting some hype. Now, is this just Dragapult? Is this Dragapult Charizard? What are we doing? They're used... Ooh! Okay, yeah. Get Buddy Poffin. Fill the bench, hopefully, for them. Yep, Buddy. So... Okay. Now I know what we're working with. I don't think I'm too worried about this matchup. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll get that. And then We're gonna do this. Earthen Vessel that away. Teal Dance. What do we draw? That actually works. Ultra Ball. That actually works. Let's get that. Actually, let's get another Ogerpon. Shuffle those guys back in. Research. High five. Oh boy, I like this. Okay. Let's do this. Get rid of Goodra. Do some more of that stuff. Teal Dance. Let's draw a card. Energy switch. Yeah, because I highly... Ooh. Ooh. Could they potentially get the boss, the Dragapult, and the Dustclaps? Oh, man, if they knock out... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let's hold on to that, actually. Let's hold on to that. Cloak, okay. Well, they gotta get 2 energy, so they get the Arven. Then Defiance, okay. Defiance doesn't do much for them right now. Rare Candy Pidgeot, okay. So that helps find things they might need. They use their V-Star already. Icon Drive. Basically Pidgeotto's Airmail. Pretty good ability. There are a couple abilities that were similar to that. Were like the top 2. You can either put like one in the hand, the other one back on top of the deck, or one in the hand and the other card on the bottom of the deck, or put one in your hand, discard the other one. Oh yeah, get rid of the de-evolution. You won't need that. Okay. Quick search. So now what are they grabbing? Potentially supporter for next turn, or a rare candy or a Pokemon piece for next turn. They could be grabbing a Dracloak to evolve that Dreepy and then use another Dracloak ability. Maybe there's an idea. We'll see. If they don't play anything, then it's either a Pokemon Defiance Band. We knew they had Defiance Band. Instant Charge. Okay, so they got a supporter or a Pokemon Rare Candy piece. Ah, I love that. I like that a lot. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we can take 2 prize knockout here. That's actually pretty good. That is a pretty good in my book. Okay, it's Teal Dance. Let's see what other card we can draw here. Another energy. Okay, that is neat. Neat, neat, neat. We can put that there. We can energy switch. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We don't need the energy switch. Ultra Ball, Dragapult, and energy. Let's get that, buddy. Research, yeah, we don't really need to energy switch. Okay, Nest Ball. Let's get another Regidrago into play, because things happen. We can treat Drago. Do I need to Nest Ball again? I don't really think so. There's no cards we need to put in our hand right now. We can save that. We can save Legacy Star for next turn. Apex Dragon. And then we're going to be copying Phantom Dive. Let's put them... Let's put them all there. Let's take 2 prizes. Yeah! Take 2 prizes. I like that. That could end up costing us. We probably didn't need to knock out the Dusclops, or Duskull, sorry, but hey, we'd take prize. Maybe if we were smart, we would have put some damage on the Dracloak. So now let's see. Fezandipiti, so we'll draw some cards. Now they're looking for the... Yeah, we probably should have put... Yeah, we probably should have put the damage counters on the... So it's 320. Yeah, we should have put it on the Dracloak. Yeah, that would have been smarter. That's my bad. That was my bad. Ooh. Okay. I don't like that. So now they're going to knock out the Regidrago V. Okay, they picked that up. I'm fine with that. Wouldn't it... I would think they'd want to bring up like Ogerpon or something. Unless they got some other plan for me. They're spreading that damage around. Okay. So they got that going for them. Okay, so now I'm at 250, 200, 230. Interesting. We're going to Rolling Iron this next turn, actually. We're going to copy the Goodra attack. Okay. Let's get another Drago. Because why not? We can Iono them, so that's always good. Teal Dance. Squawk. We don't need Squawk. What's in here again? 2 energy. Another boss. Yeah, we're definitely going to Iono here. So we'll Nest Ball, get another Ogerpon. We'll save the Fez for after the Iono. And then we can discard... discard Squawk and Research. How many Research is ever used? Okay, so 2. I want to keep the bosses for now. Yeah, this is fine. Let's get those back. Attach there. Teal Dance. Ooh, Giratina VSTAR, but no way to discard it. That's fine. The important thing here is we're going to Iono them down to 4. We get Iono to 4, but we also got the Fez. Okay. Fez for 3. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, look at that. Yeah. So we are going to use the Goodra here. And we'll take 80 less next turn, so they're only going to do 120 to us. We also got Legacy Star as well. But I don't think there's really anything I need. There's nothing I need. Yeah, we'll save it. So we're Apex Dragon. And where is it? We're going to Rolling Iron. Yeah, we're just going to protect the Drago. But unfortunately, if they do have a boss's orders, they can knock out the... essentially any Pokemon I haven't played besides the Drago. There's the Neo Upper. Ooh, so if we find Haxorus, that thing can go down. Is the Haxorus in here? No, it's not. That stinks. There's boss. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. This is bad. Phantom Dive. And they're going to put 10 damage here. Some more damage there. Yep, they're going to put all the damage there. That's not good. This is bad. This is bad. Okay. If we find another Iono, this is... Wow. Did we just top deck that? Or did we just top deck that? My goodness. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but whatever. Wow. We got a top deck for top decks. No energy in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, I guess there's... Okay, 1 energy's prized. Okay. So we're going to... Buddy, we're going to put you on top deck mode. Let's see what happens. Iono. And we got the Legacy Star. So we still have that if we need it. Oh yeah. So we can discard the Haxorus if we need to, but we don't right now. Apex. Let's see, we're 200 away from getting knocked out, so we have to Rolling Iron. Just in case they get a Candy Pult. A Candy or a Pult. Oh boy. This is going to be a good game to end things on, I think. Okay. They still got the Fez. They got Ultra Ball. Oh no. That means they need a boss and a candy. Or are they just going to attack and they don't know I Rolling Ironed? I mean, no. Oh boy. I would have Fezzed first. Fez first and maybe get the candy or the boss. You need the boss, right? You need the boss. If you top deck the boss, you got it. I would have Fez first. That way if you get the candy or the boss, then you know what to quick search for. Pal Pad, that's not going to help you. Toro, I don't know what else you have in hand. Do you have trekking shoes? I don't know. Hold on. I don't win the game this turn. Wait, yes I do. Because I do win the game. I got boss in here, right? I don't have boss in here? I don't have boss. Oh no. But I can off Legacy Star. I can off Legacy Star. Okay. We should have this. We should. Please. No way. We got Giratina on there, right? Oh no, we don't have Giratina on there. Okay. Let's be cool. Wait, no, we do have this. Because we can Lucha. No, we don't have this. Yes, we do. We do have this. Yes, we do. Okay. Flying entry. Put it there. And put it there. Okay. So we can attack for 200. Boss up the Fezandipiti. Yeah, we have the Fezandipiti. Yeah. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? We had it. I'm overthinking everything. Right? We got our 200 in there. Yeah, we got Dragapult. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine, bro. We're fine. Apex Dragon. There we go. Insult to injury. I mean, we could have just put the Haxorus in there with the Ultra Ball, but this is fun. This is more fun. Or fun. There's the Prime Catcher. Jaw. We got it. Wow. That was good. Wow. That was good. Wow. Some good matches today. Some good games today. I'm actually really impressed. I'm really impressed with this Regidrago deck. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's when I played 5 games and 4 of them were good. That doesn't happen very often. Wow, I might put all these games in the match, in the thing. We'll see. What did I get here? Oh, just not like the tier. Oh, that's nice. Do I get any cool stuff? Of course you get some cool stuff with the Battle Pass. Ooh, nice Cleffa. Ooh, Buddy Poffin. Nice. Did I pull anything cool? Duskull. Eevee. Hourglass. Powerglass. Another Eevee. Hey, we got a cool Fizz. I like that. That's a good way to end this episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was me playing Regidrago. It's a pretty cool deck. Yeah, I hope you can see why I think this is going to be a sleeper pick for Worlds and why a lot of people are getting a little bit hyped for it. There are a couple of times where the hands can be a little bit dead, but you have cards like, you got the Fezandipiti, you got for when your Pokemon get knocked out, you got Squawkabilly for early game if you need a decent hand. And of course you got the Ogerpon too that can help when your hand is just not the greatest and you got energy and you need to attach them. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Excuse me. And be sure to join us for some more awesome perks right here on Mount Moon TCG.